has
And
all of a
Hillary
sudden...
Clinton actually right now is getting lessons, this is known fact, on how to look sincere on the campaign trail.
I'm not quite sure
fascinating
at this stage of her life you can be taught that, but what has happened is she now finds herself, with all the name ID she has, running against a relatively unknown congressman who's in a dead heat with her. What that basically says is that there's a tremendous number of folks out there who do not know Rick Lazio, but who find her or her candidacy so offensive that they're voting against her. As one of the commentators said, there are people who already, I think it was Zogby, who's about the hottest pollster around right now. People already have their umbrellas and their raincoats by the door.
I always got to give the Marist poll.
Oh, I'm very fond of the Marist poll. But I thought it was Zogby. Maybe it was Lee Maringo. They already have their raincoats and their umbrellas by the door because they're, come hell or high water, they're getting out there to vote against Hillary Clinton. The reality is that this race on her part has nothing to do with the state of New York. There's no connection to the state of New York. This is for a broader agenda. Why did she land in the state of New York? She landed in the state of New York because there are 2 million more Democrats than Republicans. It's the media center of the country, and she wants this as a springboard to further her ambitions.
But there are a lot of liberals in New York State and a lot of Democrats, and wouldn't she be good in this state because she represents those views?
I would think, if you look at the data right now, that maybe 30 years ago, being a liberal Democrat coming from anywhere, with her name ID, her chances would have been better. The New York City vote, whereas maybe 30 years ago it represented 40% of the state vote, only represents about 25% of the vote. I think Rick Lazio will do far better in upstate New York than Rudy Giuliani was. I think between his being the mayor of the city of New York, as having backed Mario Cuomo, there was still a residue of distrust in upstate New York. I think he'll do 8 to 10 points higher. In the suburbs, Lazio will do no worse than Giuliani, and Giuliani was consistently running 10 to 12 to 14 points. He will do no worse than that. He's from Nassau, he's from Long Island, Nassau, Suffolk. I'm sure he will run well, and I'm confident that he will beat her in Westchester as well.
So she will probably
I believe Lazio will win. She will probably do better in New York City, but not enough to offset what I can think will be his gains upstate. I really think the bottom line here is that right now, in an effort, as a frightened and someone described her as desperate candidate, her handlers are basically trying to take a relatively unknown congressman who's running head-to-head with her and try and cast a vision of him, a picture of him that's negative.
In 2 seconds, give me a are you running for re-election?
I am seeking re-election for my 6th term to the state senate.
Well, congratulations. We'll talk to you more soon. Thanks for being here. I want to thank all of you for joining us. Until next time, I'm Terrence Micas. Good night.